from Fox 13 Studios, this is Fox 13 News at 9.
Our top story this half hour is the weather and the snow that's already started to come down in some higher elevation areas. Here's a live look from one of UDOT's cameras on I-80 at Summit Park. How long will this round of snow last?
Doug Iverson in the Weather Center today, keeping a close eye on this storm and what this could mean for our morning commute.
Yes, definitely it's going to mean a slow commute if you're going to go over Parleys tonight, tomorrow morning. We still got more snow in the forecast, although it's not going to be a bunch more. Enough to keep things icy and certainly slushy in spots out there. Advisory will end tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. 1 to 3 inches. I know that's not much, but hey, any little bit will count. And it's possible we could see some snow overnight down low in the Wasatch Front. Not ruling that out just yet, although radar doesn't look all that impressive when we zoom in. Still looking at the snow falling right now over the Wasatch Mountains and the mountains just south of Tooele. Some of the Oquirrh seeing some snow currently, and some rain has developed just to the west of Provo, so not completely done. Cooler air coming in from the northwest may get those showers going again over the Wasatch Front. We could see some rain redevelop, and then overnight some snow as well. So overnight planner, we got a cloudy sky at 11 o'clock. By 1, perhaps more showers, more liquid, and then there's the potential overnight early morning of some snow with a temperature just above freezing. The overnight planner for southern Utah, we've wrapped this storm system up. Things will start to clear out. We're looking at a mostly clear sky by 3 o'clock in the morning with a temperature of 42. We'll take a look at the rest of your Monday morning and what you can expect for the entire work week coming up.
Thanks, Doug. Development of a new downtown skyscraper will soon be underway after the Salt Lake City Council voted Tuesday to demolish the Utah Theater. Fox 13's Ben Winslow tells us about the city's decision.
It was home to singing, acting, laughter, and tears. The Utah Theater will soon be replaced. The neoclassical theater was completed in 1919 and was once considered the city's premier venue for touring acts. But it has deteriorated significantly over the years and sustained major water damage.
The theater itself represents a significant liability, and because of the costs are significant to even bring it up to a standard that you could use it, it was very difficult to determine any value for the structure itself.
According to the redevelopment agency of Salt Lake City, it would cost too much to renovate and turn the theater into something usable.
How do we then turn this property into something that truly provides a public benefit to the public, that the public can still feel like they have an ability and a reason to come down and use it?
A new skyscraper project is estimated to cost around $100 million and will include a new mid-block walkway on Main Street and potentially a new downtown park. That's been a priority for the city for a long time. But the loss of the Utah Theater is devastating for theater activists.
I believe this is a huge tragedy for Salt Lake. This is literally the last grand movie theater we have in Salt Lake.
The theater was bought 10 years ago for just over $5 million. The value today, about $1 million less.
It would be nice if the developers woke up and saw that there was a public demand for restoring the theater and changed their minds about what they have plans for there.
So far, developers have not announced a date for the demolition. Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.
In 2017, a 16-year-old from Harriman tumbled his way to the world's biggest stage in Bulgaria. Now 2 years older, Caden Brown helping to lead Team USA again, this time in Tokyo with more representation for the state of Utah as the sport of power tumbling takes flight worldwide.
It's insane. Power tumbling is getting huge in Utah, and it's really cool to see it starting to grow even more.
Members of Team USA from the World Trampoline and Tumbling Championships returning from Tokyo.
It was an amazing experience, going out there and competing, doing the sport I love, competing and representing my country in front of hundreds or thousands of people from all over the world.
Ruben Padilla moved from California to Utah.
I basically consider them like my family because I'm always with them.
To move in and continue training with Harriman's own Caden Brown.
So when I started the sport, I was looking up to, elite athletes, and they inspired me. And it's crazy to go to these in-state competitions and have them look up to me, and it's like I'm kind of in their spot now, and it's really, really cool.
Padilla taking home silver in the double mini individual competition.
And he's a rather good tumbler too, isn't he, Caden Brown?
The nerves were a little, less, but the expectations were higher.
In his second World Championship, Caden Brown helped end the 23-year medal gap for Team USA men's tumbling by earning a bronze medal.
For this competition, I just qualified the United States for a World Games spot. So in 2021, we will be able to send one athlete to the World Games, and hopefully that is where I'll be going.
USA are in the picture. Simon Smith had a surprise waiting for him as he arrived home from his first World Championship.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I didn't know they were going to be here, so that was pretty awesome to be able to, have all that support in my family.
Springville's own, living the dream.
It's still kind of unreal to me, just like when I was little. Seeing I'm not an Olympian, but just seeing those kind of big dogs, representing our country is so crazy to me that I'm there, that's it.
Simon is still in his senior year of high school. Men's power tumbling is not an Olympic sport, but Caden was able to help Team USA qualify for a World Games spot in 2021.
I'm Jeff Rainier. Coming up in sports, the bowl games are set. I'll tell you where the Utes, Cougars, and Aggies are all headed. And there was a great game in the NFL between 49ers and Saints, and Nick Vigil made a big play for the Bengals. The highlights are on the way.
Nick Vigil says he took it away.
To you by Ballet West, presenting the 75th anniversary of the Nutcracker. Tickets on sale now.
And what would you like for Christmas?
I'd like a giant teddy bear and a dancing doll. Some toy soldiers for my little brothers. I'd like beautiful flowers, but I also really want snow for Christmas. And maybe even a dragon.
There's only one place we can find all of that.
It's time for Kia's holiday sales event. Get great deals on vehicles loaded with advanced technology features, like the 2020 Soul or Sportage with available forward collision avoidance, or the 2019 Optima, Sorento, or Forte with available blind spot collision warning. All with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Hurry in to Kia's holiday sales event to lease a specially tagged 2020 Sportage LX all-wheel drive for $179 a month.
All the best traditions happen this time of year. Some happen around a table. Others happen under a tree. But my favorite tradition happens at a place that stays light after the sun goes down.
Luminaria, a holiday light spectacular that's delightfully different every time. Only at Thanksgiving Point. Come experience the season's brightest tradition. Visit thanksgivingpoint.org.
Now this is a deal that goes beyond the holidays. Don't miss the Xfinity Beyond Black Friday event, when you can get $100 back with the package that's right for you. You'll get amazing speed and Wi-Fi coverage from America's best internet provider, plus the Emmy Award-winning X1 voice remote with Xfinity X1, giving your family the easiest all-in-one entertainment experience. Choose your package now and you'll get the gift of $100 back. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. For a limited time, you can get $100 back on our most popular packages. Hurry, this offer won't last, so switch today.
This season of savings is here. Celebrate clearance pricing and the Happy Honda Day sales event with your Utah Honda dealers. There is plenty of holiday cheer to go around on every new Honda. All Civics are on clearance. 2019 Civic LX, only $189 a month. The final 2019 Accords are going fast. Clearance priced at only $249 a month. Happy Honda Days from your Utah Honda dealers. See all the clearance offers at utahhondadealers.com.
Well, Jeff, the day is here. We finally know where everyone is headed. No more speculation of who's in and who's going to what bowl game.
Yeah.
Plenty of local representation.
Yeah, the Utes were hoping they'd be in the Final Four. Not the case. Here's the Final Four in the playoffs. LSU, #1, and will play Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl. Ohio State will play Clemson in the Fiesta Bowl. Utah finished 11th in the final rankings, just missing out on getting into one of the New Year's Six bowl games. Utah will be in the Alamo Bowl against the Texas Longhorns, 5:30 Mountain Time on December 31st in San Antonio, Texas. It's not the playoffs or the Rose Bowl game the Utes were hoping for, but still the chance to finish the season strong.
Going to play Texas in the Alamo Bowl, so it's a great honor. We're glad to have another chance to play for the seniors and for this team. You know, it's still a great year. Not many teams get a chance to win 11 games, so I think it's just we got to make the best of it and just make sure that we go out on top.
It's a really good bowl game. outcome of Friday was affected, what we really wanted, but Alamo Bowl was a really good game. I'm excited just because it's Texas. They're a pretty good program from what I've heard. Iconic in college football.
BYU will play in the Hawaii Bowl. We knew that. Now we know their opponent against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors at 6 o'clock Mountain Time on December 24th in Honolulu, Hawaii. And Utah State will play in the Frisco Bowl against Kent State at 5:30 Mountain Time, December 20th in Frisco, Texas. And we also found out when Weber State will take on Montana. They'll play on Friday night at 8 o'clock at Stewart Stadium in the FCS quarterfinals. A great game in the NFL today between the 49ers and Saints. Both went into the game at 10-2. Fourth quarter, Jimmy Garoppolo to Cedric Bourne. Touchdown, 42-33 49ers. Drew Brees, though, led the Saints right back. Fires it to Michael Thomas. 21-yard score, cut the lead to 2. Then after a Niners field goal, Brees hooks up with Traquan Smith for another touchdown, putting the Saints up 1 with 53 seconds to play. But that was still time for the 49ers. Big play on 4th and 2. Garoppolo to George Kittle. And how about this guy? Breaks the tackle down the sideline. Big gain into Niners field goal range, plus more with the face mask call. Robbie Gould won it with the field goal on the final play. The 49ers won a thriller, 48-46 over the Saints. Looks like the AFC could run through Baltimore. The Ravens took on the Bills. Lamar Jackson continues to impress, gets it ahead to Nick Boyle for the touchdown, 10-0 Ravens. Then in the third quarter, Jackson hits Hayden Hurst in stride. He goes the rest of the way, 61 yards for the score. The Ravens won at 24-17 to improve to 11-2. And the Bengals took on the Browns. Nick Vigil from Fremont High School and Utah State, now in his 4th season with the Bengals, rips it away for an interception. It's the second interception of his NFL career. He also had 4 tackles to add to his team-leading 94. So he's having a great season. The Browns, though, won the game 27-19. Coming up tonight on the Fox 13 Sports page, we'll hear from the Jazz after they snapped a 3-game losing streak last night. Plus, Real Salt Lake with the promotion of Freddie Juarez to head coach. And a look back at the BYU-Utah basketball game on Wednesday. It was pretty good.
Jazz would like another victory back home again tomorrow night.
Oklahoma City Thunder, they're trying to make it 2 in a row. When you lose 3 in a row, you count the 2s in a row.
That's right, yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
We finally kicked that inversion out of here over Salt Lake City. That meant today a little warmer than yesterday, 42 for high. We stayed warmer than average overnight. We'll find out when we can expect that inversion to return with your 7-day forecast coming up.
The Moody's Christmas is taking America by snowstorm.
It's beautiful.
Fox Monday, the holiday event series continues.
We could also sing some Beatles songs.
Are you wearing the hat? No, I'm wearing the hat because I'm the captain of Carolyn.
The Moody's Christmas.
Monday at 8 on Fox 13.
Hey, what's up? I'm Fox 13's Big Buddha. Join me here every day at 1 o'clock for The Place, hands down, the best lifestyle show ever. Wow.
Trouble sleeping? At Mattress Warehouse, save up to $1,000 on Stearns & Foster adjustable sets. Save now on handcrafted comfort at Mattress Warehouse prices. Go to MattressWarehouseUtah.com.
MattressWarehouseUtah.com. Few things are more satisfying than watching an epic Arby's French dip soak up a cup of warm, flavorful au jus. The perfect ratio of sauce and sandwich. And what's that? You ran out of sandwich? Arby's knew this would happen. Which is a great time to bring up this backup sandwich. 2 French dips for $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
Mr.
Have you ever wanted to know the value of your vehicle before you go into the dealership so you don't have to play the crazy game? Well, now you don't have to. Go to LHMUsedCars.com, value your vehicle, and we're going to give you $2,000 more than Kelley Blue Book value. That's right. Big green dealerships where we save you thousands upon thousands. We don't expect you to buy unless you like the figures, and we just want to earn your business. $2,000 more than KBB, and we'll buy it from you. Larry Miller Used Car Supermarkets, driven by you.
PRA is seeking healthy men and women ages 18 to 65 for a clinical research study. Compensation may be up to $4,500. Call 801-719-5570 today.
Celebrate at Sizzler. For a limited time only, come in for our steak and lobster starting at just $13.99. Our hand-cut 6-ounce steak is perfectly seasoned and flame-grilled, then paired with a juicy 3-ounce lobster tail for only $13.99. Sizzler, so good, you'll crave an encore.
Save big at the Mattress Warehouse Black Friday sale. Get this Sealy or Serta Super Pillow Top Queen mattress with a head and foot adjustable base for only $9.99. Go to MattressWarehouseUtah.com.
MattressWarehouseUtah.com. To you by Ballet West, presenting the 75th anniversary of the Nutcracker. Tickets on sale now.
Doug Iverson in for Breck Bolton. It was soupy yesterday. This photograph taken in South Jordan. Kenneth was saying on Instagram, this was post his morning run. He likes to get up early, bless his heart, and go jogging. Well, there you go. He did see a little bit of sunshine, but later in the day, South Jordan sure did look good. A lot of us got rid of the inversion, still trying to hang on over parts of the valley. Then today happened, and we're all rid of it. 42 in Salt Lake City today for a high. 34 in Evanston, got above freezing there. Logan, wow, you've warmed up nicely. You hit 40 today. You had some rain instead of the fog or the snow this morning. Did try to snow a little bit in spots. St. George in the mid-50s, had some rain there. Cedar City got a little wet at 48 for an afternoon high. So I guess we can't complain about these numbers. All of us warmer than average for this time of year. Yeah, I need to warm up. That inversion got so thick, it kept a lot of us at least feeling like it was freezing cold all day long. Satellite radar. Still some snow in the mountains to the south, slightly cooler air working in across the Great Salt Lake. That could spawn some snow showers overnight along the Wasatch Front, and that may take us into tomorrow morning. And if that does happen, it will impact your commute. So give yourself extra time as we zoom out. Most of the stormy weather, the heavy stuff, has moved well off towards the west. Bismarck, North Dakota. Look at the temperature there right now. 2 degrees. And they got a blizzard. Wind chill 16 below. Can't even see in front of them, not because of the fog, but because of the blowing snow. And overnight, they're going to drop way below zero. Wind chills overnight down to about 25 below zero. So awfully cold. They can have it. We don't want that. Billings at 11 right now. They can have that. We'll take our 39 currently in Salt Lake City. 41 in Boise. Down south, Vegas in the mid-50s, almost 60 in Phoenix. Los Angeles checking with the current temperature is 60 degrees. Back home to the Beehive State, Delta at 41 tomorrow. 40 in Fillmore. It looks like we're in for a dry start to the work week, at least for that part of our neck of the woods. 41 in Wendover, Elko. You're looking at a dry day. You'll see some sunshine. 42 for an afternoon high. St. George will make another run to the mid-50s. 40 in Cedar City, mostly sunny. Not a bad start to the work week, at least for southern Utah, and not even really a bad start for northeastern and central Utah, where we'll see a nice mix of clouds and sunshine. Vernal near 40, Duchesne at 40, Price also at 40. That seems to be the popular high for tomorrow. Now for the Wasatch Front, chance of snow in the morning. 39 for an afternoon high in Salt Lake City. Ogden will see 36, and Logan, you're not going to be 40 tomorrow. You're almost back in the icebox. Afternoon high will just get above freezing at 33. Southern Utah for the next 7 days, sunshine galore. High temperatures will be in the 50s, upper 50s on Friday. Coldest night ahead will be tomorrow night, Tuesday morning. Will be freezing cold, but I think we lucked out. That's the only night and morning where we'll be freezing, at least in southern Utah, St. George specifically. Northern Utah for the next 7 days. Could see some snow develop tonight. We're not completely out of the woods when it comes to that. Chance of snow tomorrow morning. And then the inversion will try to settle back in Tuesday and Wednesday, but not nearly the strength we had earlier this week. And then some more storms will start churning the air up. Get rid of that inversion again Friday and Saturday. Rain and snow potential with a chance of more snow next Sunday.
Listen, if you don't like anything you saw there, at least you're not 2 degrees in blizzard conditions with the wind chill below zero in Bismarck.
Yeah, it could always be worse. That's what I tell people. I mean, you complain, you know, sometimes we do have to complain. The inversion, that's definitely something worthy to complain about.
The snow, I mean, a lot of people love snow here.
Yeah, you know, snow's good.
Yeah.
That's our water for the summer, but not 16 below zero.
Bismarck. Ooh, ooh. Okay, thanks for the perspective, Doug.
Okay.
She is an Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress and singer whose career spans film, television, voiceover, and stage. Kristin Chenoweth has starred in Wicked on Broadway and performed before sellout crowds all over the world. You may even remember her from TV's The West Wing and more recently, Trial and Error. And now her credits include performing with the Tabernacle Choir on Temple Square. I sat down with Kristin Chenoweth and asked her 3 questions. When you walked into the conference center the first time,
I fainted.
Yeah, I remember. We've got the video of it.
You have the video?
Yes, we have the video of it.
She walked, when I was walking her over, she
You were bowled over by the sheer size of that venue. Now you have concertized all over the world. You have played in venues from Broadway on everywhere. Talk to me about what it takes technically. What is the difference between playing to an audience the size of the one you get in the conference center as opposed to the size of one you get in a Broadway-style theater?
It's interesting because in this event you have also the element, the third element, which is the camera. But what I do is I have a big talk to myself and God, and I say, hey, listen, God, help me stay in the moment, help me dial it down a little bit for the cameras, but still make everyone here, all 25,000 people, feel like they're in their living room. Because really, we're all here because we want to be. And also, if I may, just as a design point, I've played in venues this size, but I've never seen one without an obstruction. So really, when you look out at the sea of people, it does have a feeling of no blockage, which means the vessel, and there's no stopping it. And that is something that's overwhelmingly beautiful.
Studio work has its highs,
But
live performance, that high is different. Talk to me about what it's like to perform with a huge organ, a live full orchestra, and 360 backup singers.
For an artist like me, especially with the classical training, it is a dream come true. That's what you want your whole life. And I'm sorry to say that in a lot of places in our country, not here, but a lot of places in our country, our symphonies, they're not dying, but it's a struggle to get people to there. So to walk out there and see that the orchestra is there because they want to be, the choir's there because they want to be, the audience is there. It's not like I had, 100 people there in from Oklahoma. They're there because they want to be. It's just, music is truly the language that, I always say this to my young kids when I'm mentoring someone. I say, I sing it because I can't speak it anymore. And of course, dance is an extension of that. So that's what I felt like we were doing. We were playing and singing and dancing because we couldn't speak it.
You've performed on Broadway, you've concertized all over the world, you've recorded, you're an actress on television and in the movies. You've now performed with the Tabernacle Choir. What is there left for you to do? What is left on your bucket list?
It used to be like, I've always wanted to be, I've starred in movie musicals before on television, but I've never done one in a theatrical film release. I would love to do that. And it used to be like that kind of thing, and maybe hosting SNL, something like that. But now it's changing a little bit. Now I have a theater in Oklahoma that is where all the tours come through, and great acts come through, and celebrates music. And we have a Broadway boot camp every year around the Tony Awards, and kids audition, and they come in, and we put on a show in a week. So it's changing a little bit. I think that'll be my legacy, and that's more where my focus is becoming. Yes, I want to continue to work. I love what I do. I can't do math or drive very well, so I can't imagine doing much else. But it'll always be centered around music.
So you won't be teaching driver's ed at any point.
No. Since I failed the first time, I will not be teaching driver's ed. Can I just admit that? Yeah. I failed the parallel parking.
There's no shame.
I couldn't see over the steering wheel.
It's all right.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank
No problem. Well, Kristen Chenoweth, Tony Award-winning singer, actress, guest artist with the Tabernacle Choir, and much more. Thank you so much for being part of 3 Questions.
Of course. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I have something in common with Kristen. I can't parallel park either. If you'd like to see Bob's full interview with Tony Award-winning singer and actress Kristen Chenoweth, including insights into her new Christmas album with the Tabernacle Choir, head over to fox13now.com. And of course, to get the full interview in podcast form, just download it wherever you get your podcasts.
The biggest deals on the hottest technology gift of the season. You'll love the savings too. Now during Hyundai Holidays.
Get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2020 Elantra, only at your Utah Hyundai dealer.
Mike Bloomberg's never been afraid of tough fights, the ones that make a true difference in people's lives. And Mike's won them, which is important right this minute, because if you can beat America's biggest gun lobby, helping pass background check laws and defeat NRA-backed politicians across this country, beat Big Coal, helping shut down hundreds of polluting plants, and beat Big Tobacco, helping pass laws to save the next generation from addiction, all against big odds, you can beat him.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Toyotathon is on. Time to get a great deal on Corolla hatchback, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
Oh, honey, look.
Is anybody seeing this?
Wow.
Anybody?
Right now, during Toyotathon, lease a new 2019 all-wheel drive RAV4 for just $249 per month, or get $1,500 cash back on a new RAV4.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
When I suit up for a game, I dress to win. In a great fitting suit from Mr. Mac. Now during the holiday sale, buy one designer suit and get the second suit for just $100. Buy one Enro or Finchley cotton shirt, get the second half off. Save on cashmere and wool overcoats, just $1.99. Find a great selection of performance apparel, and remember, a gift card always fits. Dress to win at Mr. Mac, the home of fast-free alterations.
If I was hurt, well, I don't think I'd need to call a lawyer. I could handle it myself.
What if I told you that hiring a lawyer after a serious injury could result in you getting more money than if you handled your case alone?
Seriously? I guess it'd be worth a call.
Insurance companies love taking advantage of people who try to handle their injury cases alone. That's why you need us. We'll take on the insurance company and get you the money you need and deserve. Seriously injured? Call Siegfried and Jensen today.
The biggest deals on the hottest technology gift of the season. You'll love the savings too. Now during Hyundai Holidays.
Get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2020 Elantra, only at your Utah Hyundai dealer.
At Speedway, we are always looking out for you. That's why we invest in industry-leading technology like our fast and secure pumps, equipped with state-of-the-art card readers, with the latest advances in credit card security to keep your information safe at thousands of Speedway locations, so you can get what you need and get on your way.
Now, save 10 cents per gallon of gas when you use your Speedy Rewards card.
Due by Ballet West, presenting the 75th anniversary of the Nutcracker. Tickets on sale now.
This is Fox 13 News.
Finally on Fox 13, we have a new member of the Fox 13 News family. Aww. Our very own chief meteorologist, Kristen Van Dyke, has welcomed a new baby boy into this world.
He's so perfect. This is Edward Wilson Nelson. He was born Monday, December 2nd, 5 pounds, 10 ounces. Mom, baby, and dad are doing great. We are wishing them well.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sure.
Stick around. QuickCast is next.